Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. So I am someone who has really tried hard to watch anime, but I'm still not finding the correct anime that I personally loved and enjoyed watching. I am not saying that I am not a fan of anime. I honestly want to be a fan of anime, but it's just not happening for me. And the only anime that I've watched and enjoyed are very few, Death Note being my favorite. But very recently, like just day before yesterday, a new anime popped up on my Netflix and I just gave it a chance, and honestly I loved it. It was so much fun watching it and I'm so excited to talk about it to you guys. But don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this video. So the anime that I wanted to talk about is called The Grimm Variations and is honestly very interesting because as a child we've all grown up listening and watching fairy tales like Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, and this anime is a spin-off of these fairy tales. So there are 6 episodes. Every episode is a different fairy tale that they have picked up, and they have made it like a very dark fairy tale. Like, I'm not going to give you any kind of spoilers, but I'll just talk about the first one. In the first episode is about Cinderella, and they have basically taken Cinderella's premise about like having a stepmother, 2 stepsisters who are really difficult, but they've given it their own personal twist where they have made Cinderella the bitch of the episode. And it's very interesting what Cinderella does and what could have happened in an alternate universe. And then the second episode is about Red Riding Hood, which is completely different. It's not related to the fairy tale, but it still has the essence of the fairy tale, and so on and so forth. It's like a mix of like drama, thriller, sci-fi, Black Mirror types where there are robots and all, and like a lot of blood and murder and like mystery, and it's really interesting. The animation is nice. I was not a fan of the last 2 that much. I didn't enjoy them, but the first 4 were great to watch. Cinderella was one of my favorite, and the 3rd episode was also my favorite. And I highly recommend it. If you're new to anime, then this is something that you should definitely get into because it is fun to watch irrespective of it being anime or no. It's just very fresh, a very nice twist of flavor, and I enjoyed watching it, so I highly recommend it. And the second show that I watched was also a limited series. Only season 1 is out, and I've read that season 2 is coming soon. It's actually from Egypt, and is a show called Finding Ola, which is also available on Netflix and has about 6 to 7 episodes, about an hour each. So Finding Ola has got about 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I got into it just like 3 days back or something. It's released in 2022, so it's kind of new, but it's definitely not popular yet. It's about this woman who gets divorced with her husband, and she has 2 kids, and she is like fully dependent on her husband and all of that, like a very typical housewife situation. But she's strong enough to like let go of her husband and start a new life where she builds her career, gets into like her own business, takes care of the children. Now it sounds like a very normal web series, and you're just like, yeah, we've seen it, so what's so new about it, right? It's funny. Some dialogues are great. The fashion is awesome. Her acting is really nice. I was very surprised to see how fresh she was on screen. The way they have shown about feminism, the society, you learn so much about how things work over there, the things that she wants to do, the kind of people she dates after her divorce, what her kids do, and the way it's shot and the treatment is really good because it's kind of like a Fleabag situation over here. Like, she's talking to the camera where she's having a conversation with us viewers, which is like her inside mind therapy kind of a thing where she's confiding in us, but then she's also like switching back to her life, and that is a very interesting take on the show. Honestly, very frankly speaking, I enjoyed watching it because I watched like 2 very heavy shows, Baby Reindeer and Midsummer Night, and then I watched this. So it was like a very nice break in terms of watching heavy shows, so I recommend it for those reasons. But if you're looking for a show which you want to like binge and love, and you're going to find it like in your top 15 shows of 2024 or 2023, whatever, you're not going to like it that much. It's a nice show to watch in a light-hearted mood, or when you've just finished a show like Baby Reindeer, which is so heavy on you. So I do recommend it for a lot of reasons, but I enjoyed watching it, and I've just finished it. And do watch the anime as well. Anime was too good, and I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you with another bunch of recommendations very soon.